Hello, welcome to this week's installment of 52 Tips to Your Next Job. Now, last week I began talking to you about your resume, and the focus was on your personal summary. And it's critical that you make that opening statement on your resume a real attention getter. Now, besides talking about some of the things you might have done in the past, and also talking about who you are, what role you're looking for, you also need to make sure that statement is forward-looking. In other words, not only are you telling them who you are and what you did, but you're also saying what you will bring to the role you're applying for. Now, I consider that to be kind of like your thesis statement. And it's important after that statement to prove what you said in that summary. So I suggest to my clients that they have 2 or 3 bullet points of their best accomplishments that relate to the personal summary that they wrote above. Now, after you have that, the next thing you might have could be skills and competencies that relate to that job. And that would be followed by your work experience. And remember, you not only want to have responsibility statements, you also want to have accomplishment statements that show the outcome of your work. Now, a lot of people ask me, well, how far back should I go with my resume? Typically, you're going to go back 15 years or 3 jobs, more or less. But there are times you may go further. First, you might put your other jobs in there with a lot less detail than you have the top jobs, just to show your work history. You don't have to do that, but you may want to include that. Another reason why you might go back further than 15 years is if the job you're applying for now is relevant to the jobs you had 20 years ago, more or less. In other words, let's say you started out your career in sales, but throughout the rest of your career you were mostly in marketing or a management role of some sort, and now you're interested in the sales role. Well, then you probably do want to include a little more detail about that sales job that you had beyond 15 years ago. So think about your situation and what it is you're trying to achieve. Make sure that that personal statement is an attention grabber that focuses on not only that, but more importantly, what you will bring to the company, and then prove it throughout the rest of your resume. Tell the story about who you are, what you've accomplished, and what you will bring to that role you're applying for. I hope that's helpful for you. I look forward to coming back with another installment next week. Until then, be well and take care.